Hey guys, Seiben here, and today I'm going to discuss my guide to the Magic Origins pre-release event, which is this weekend, July 11th to the 12th. Pre-release events always bring something new to the sealed environment, and this guide will hopefully help you all better understand what you'll get and how to win. So let's first go over what the Magic Origins pre-release is all about. This event is meant to introduce players to the new Magic Origins set, included with it new cards, new mechanics, and new storylines. This set is heavily focused on the lore of the 5 featured planeswalkers, and so expect to see a lot of story elements involved as you play through the night. When you participate in this sealed event, you'll be able to choose one of 5 pre-designed boxes, one to represent each of the 5 available planeswalkers in the set. Each box will correspond with a color and a planeswalker. For example, the Gideon theme box will be more focused on white cards, while the Liliana Vest box will incorporate more black colored cards. Now you may think that choosing the, let's say, Jace Belleron box guarantees you the Planeswalker himself, but this isn't the case. Rather, the boxes follow the recent guidelines sent by the Fate Reforged and the Dragons of Tarkir pre-release. It's a principle based around a weighted randomness. In your Planeswalker box, you'll be given 6 completely normal and randomized packs of Magic Origins. Along with those packs, you'll also receive a constructed theme pack, which contains seeded cards from your color choosing. Included in this seeded pack will also be one foil promo rare or mythic rare from your color. This goes back to that weighted random model I stated earlier. While the 7-card theme pack will help craft a deck of that color, the other random packs make it also possible to go a completely different route. This is also true for the foil promo card which each box contains. It won't be a specific single card per color, rather it will be random from a pool of 6 different cards of your color and 1 mythic rare. So yes, it may be possible to get a foil promo Planeswalker card, but it's less likely. Along with the packs from which you'll design your deck, you'll also receive the standard pre-release items. This of course means a life counter die and a book of information regarding the story of the set. Now, unlike most pre-release events, Magic Origins will not have a grand objective for players to achieve as the night progresses. For most pre-releases, the story of the set was partially told through the information sheets you got inside your box, but a huge chunk of it was also told through the actual gameplay. For example, during the Fate Reforged event, the players had to meet objectives to release Ugin from his cocoon. It didn't really impact how we played, but it added some extra story element to the evening. For Magic Origins, it seems that most of the story element is told through the larger than normal booklet of lore information. On this sheet, you'll also find personal objectives which you can stride for while you play your themed deck. But note that these are just for personal accomplishment and won't impact any other player or the event itself. Overall, I like how the actual cards will be telling most of the story in this set, but I still kind of wish they added that extra element just for the pre-release. The cards still look great and it's set up to be an amazingly fun night, but I just feel like the booklet of lore could have just been more. Now, moving on, how can you win this pre-release event? Well, the Magic Origins pre-release is just like any other sealed event, and so there is an element of randomness involved. You can be the best player in the world, and it's still possible to just pool horribly and be in an unfavorable position to win. But unfavorable position doesn't mean you're guaranteed to lose, you still need to be smart and play well. So the big question is, what color box should you go if you're looking to win? Well, since most of the boxes are made up by random packs, we have to look towards these seeded colored packs. These packs contain 6 commons and uncommons from your color and 1 rare or mythic rare promo card. So in essence, these seeded packs are also pretty random and you'll want to go the color which has the best selection of commons and uncommons. In my honest opinion, I believe white has the highest chance of performing admirably throughout the pre-release event. This is because the white cards in Magic Origins contains the 3 most important factors when competing in a limited environment. This being an aggressive mana curve, solid removal, and bombs. Let's first take a look at the commons, as they will most likely be making up the majority of your limited deck. White has a plethora of playable commons, but the 5 that really stand out to me are Celestial Flare, Swift Reckoning, and Suppression Bonds, all very good and well-costed removal spells. And Knight of the Pilgrim's Road, Topin Freeblade, and Stalwart Avon, all of which are aggressively costed renowned creatures perfect for bashing in and getting huge value for a low cost. Because these creatures have such a low cost, they work perfectly at creating an aggressive tempo and help maintaining a good mana curve. Which leads me to some of the solid, more expensive cards found in White. Patron of the Valiant, a 4/4 flyer for 5, is a big enough threat on its own, but it also has an additional upside, though small. And Sentinel of the Eternal Watch is such an annoying roadblock that it warrants a removal spell on its own without even being one of your deadly rares or mythics. White also has available to it some of the most aggressive and powerful rares in the set as well. Tragic Arrogance is deceptively powerful. Killing everything but your best guy and leaving your opponent with their worst is a massive swing and could win you the game. Knight of the White Orchid is a 2-mana 2/2 with First Strike, which is always great. Plus, if you're playing on the draw, you get an additional benefit. Hixus Prison Warden is a removal attached to a 4/4 body and will always do huge work, especially if you're being attacked by multiple creatures. Moving on to the rarer cards which could make up your deck, Archangel of Ties is simply an amazing bomb and super aggressively priced, while Gideon may very well be one of the most powerful and again cheapest planeswalkers for a limited format. With that being said, White doesn't have it all. Its removal is a little slower and the top end of creatures are smaller than some of the other colors. I would recommend mixing your deck with either black or red for the removal options, aggro creatures, and of course, Lightning Bolt 2.0. However, I do believe that White contains all of the essential components to consistently be a powerful deck in this limited format. So, there you go guys, all the information you need to make the Magic Origins pre-release event a successful one. I want to know what color you guys out there will be going this week. Let me know that in the comments below. If you enjoyed this guide, please give it a like, share, and sub to the channel. It goes a long way in supporting future content. As always guys, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.